Hello, y'all. This was my mistake. I didn't catch that I had the live set up for like 2 days ago. So, yeah, that was my bad, y'all. So, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. We do have a special guest, Derek Fowler. Derek is always live at the same time. I'm live, and I'm always live at the same time. Derek's live. So, we meshed them together. Yes.
Two birds, one stone.
Yes. So whoever comes in, you get both of us at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So what you been up to, Derek?
Like I said, just got the phone with Mama, catching up with her. Been out trying to deal with this tractor.
Nice.
Got a blown head gasket, and come to find out, you have to take the whole side of the hood off, and just to get the gas tank out from above the top of the engine, so you can get the valve covers off, just to get down in there to the head, take them off. So it's been fun for the last 3 afternoons. I've been working on that. Yeah.
Wow.
Learning experience.
Yeah, Nanny Tam was in my live this morning in the chat for my community kitchen, and I told her, I said, because she said, haha, now I get why you insisted that I show up. Derek, you didn't put a notification. She was like, Derek's live at 5 too. And I was like, Nanny Tam, you're not going to want to miss this one.
But it should be on both channels if I do things right, so hopefully.
Yeah. It should. It's on your side too. Rebecca's on your side. She said, hi, my two good friends. There is Ed, Whistle Stop Homestead. What's up, Ed? So how do you usually do your live, Derek?
I just come in and start talking.
You just start talking.
Just whatever comes out, just we go with it. and I just realized I had to turn the comments on this one. This is not mine. Mine automatically come on. It was set on private chat, so now I can see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I messed up on doing the live, like setting it up correctly.
Yeah.
Usually on Wednesdays I stream Facebook and YouTube. Well, because it is so close to the time that I was supposed to go live, they wouldn't let me change the Facebook side. So I just got I just did away with the Facebook side today. There is Tony.
Hey, Tony Wallace, how you doing, brother? I hope you are feeling better. Y'all say some prayer for Tony, and have a little stent put in the other day.
Yep. There is Lost Monkey. I already know who that is.
Lost Monkey.
Do you not know who that is?
I'm not sure who that is. I remember seeing them recently.
Okay. Well, you don't have to block that person. That's a person we know.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Hi, Kim.
Hey, little sis.
Welcome in. Reverend Joe Jacobson. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey. Everybody's showing up.
Yeah. So what I like about the co-streaming, Nanny Tam's asking about Tony, how he's feeling. Yeah. What I like about co-streaming is we both get the hours, you know. So that because I didn't want you to lose out on hours, you know.
I mean, it's fine if I did. I mean, I don't know how many times that Ginger came in helping me out when I first started going live, was live with me and helped me get started. And she didn't get any hours from that because I'm not paying for it. So.
Yeah. A lot of people have gone away from StreamYard, and they're testing out all kinds of like different sites and stuff. And I don't know. I Chris and I are still with StreamYard and stuff. And
yeah. Once I found out it was still free, I said, well, I might as well stay. I was going to try that EV Mux, F-Mux, what everybody calls it.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not necessarily a fan. I mean, I ain't got a problem with watching somebody else's live, but I'm not a fan of having the chat on the screen on the side.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it's like, it kind of obstructs the view sometimes. So,
Oh, okay. Nanny Tam says I have you both up, one on my tablet and on the other phone. Awesome.
I've done it. Uh, I actually had when they started digging in the Word. I actually had my two tablets, my phone, and my TV because Tara was part of it first, so it's four channels
Yes.
kept streaming. So I'd have each one of their channels pulled up. I'm watching one on TV, one on each tablet, and one on my phone at the same time. But
How
finally, it's
fun.
just like it's too much work. I can't do it. I'll watch one of y'all and skip around.
Um,
Hey,
the
Kim Harris.
computer I had on the screen, it would let me do four channels, and four different screens on there. And then my daughter broke it, and I was like sad.
Oh,
So haven't got a new one yet. There is Ace. Hello, Ace.
this will
So,
stop. There's Loose
yep,
Screw Ranch, Kim.
yep. Got to get some water. All right, she went to go get some water. So we have a busy weekend this weekend. We are going to see Johnny race, and then
Oh, that's cool.
which I almost, if you hadn't heard, I almost went there a week early because I like a race a whole week on my calendar, and Chris was even he didn't even catch it. He was
Oh,
like
Lord.
already telling his boss he wasn't going to be there on Friday and all this other stuff, and uh, then I went to talking about it on my live, and Dale's like, "No, that's next week." And I went to looking at my calendar,
Wow.
and I was like, "Sure enough, sure enough." So I'm still excited. I'm just as excited to go see
Oh, yeah.
Johnny race. Um, and then we have the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous the next weekend after that.
Oh,
So, yep.
that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that would have been kind of rough show up this weekend and nobody there at the track.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, that would have been really bad if I hadn't talked about it on the live. We would have been traveling, and then we would have got there, and then nobody there. So yeah,
Hey,
I
Jan.
would have been like, "That's crazy."
Oh, yeah, man. It's happened. I mean, there's no telling how many times I've made mistakes like that one and almost had a problem.
Hi, Jan. Welcome in. Let's see.
Glad to hear that, Tony.
Yeah, nothing like surviving a heart attack to give you a new outlook and perspective. I bet so.
Oh, yeah.
I bet so. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure you would have lost Monkey. I would have let you go a week early. Amy, did you put that on the calendar? No, I just know now that it's
Yeah.
this weekend now. So I've been passing out some flyers for the rendezvous um today. So yeah.
So there's like a Oklahoma rendezvous meetup or something going on.
What it is there's going to be vendors, there's going to be demonstrations, everything that has to pertain to homesteading. Um, there's going to
Oh, yeah.
be food trucks and stuff to that nature. Almost like the have you heard of the expo that that
Yeah,
we
the
call it the
Homesteading
rendezvous?
Expo.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember
So
something about that one last year, and I think they have one somewhere over here around Savannah or something, or maybe North Georgia. I can't remember. Some kind of big like a homesteading, but it's like with flowers and garden stuff like that.
yes. I think they finally got somebody that will um talk about sourdough and stuff, because sourdough is becoming more and more the
Yeah,
thing now.
yeah.
Um so yeah, there's going to be a lot of demonstrations.
I know White
Um
Rock. I know White Rock. Tara and Jason's. Tara, she's on that starter, that sourdough. She's all about it.
I was going to that, but we will be traveling for our anniversary. Aww. I did not get a notification. Hello, Judy. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, pedals from the
I did
past in
not.
Georgia.
I did not notice that I had scheduled the live for like 2 days ago, I guess.
Yeah, it's
And
the 15th.
yeah, it said the 15th, and I was like, wait a minute. So, and I noticed that like 15 minutes before we went live, and I was like, this is not good. This is
Yeah.
not good. Oh, pedals from the past in Georgia.
Yeah.
Sourdough come back as it was 45 years ago. Yeah, but people stopped doing that.
Yeah.
It was easy to just go to the store and get something. Now people are going back to the way it used to be. There's people living off grid. There's people that are, I mean,
Yes.
they don't go to the store. They're making everything at home now, like people did before.
Well, those grocery store prices help that a lot, I think.
Yes, yes. I can't
I mean,
remember who I was.
I haven't
What?
seen anybody canning much in years until recently. It's kind of starting to come back. Last few years I've been on part of YouTube, I'm seeing it more and more.
Yeah,
The canning, preserving food, freeze drying, all this stuff it's making a huge comeback. And that's what we really need to do. Hello, Brother Piggy. Piggy Spittles.
Piggy. Oh, I'm with you, Jan. I still need to learn how to make sourdough too. Brother Troy sent me, the sourdough starter and the kit that goes with it. And I'm serious. Doing sourdough scares me because there's so much that goes to it. Now, when you get used to making it,
Yeah.
you know, too
Well,
many carbs. I love it, but it has even more carbs homemade. Yeah.
see, the only sourdough I've tried is Hardee's Frisco Burger. I've never like been to a nice deli and tried it like that. I want to try it fresh baked sourdough bread and see how that tastes. Hey, Virginia Alexander. But yeah,
Hi,
I love to actually
Virginia.
try real sourdough bread and see what it actually tastes like. I know that at Hardee's ain't no real sourdough bread. It's close approximation, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger, James.
Ginger, James, hello. Reverend Joe said 80s was a recession time and we're headed to a new recession. Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
coming on fast. It's,
Ginger saying hello to everyone. So yeah. Um Other than that, I'm just like there's still a lot, like I tell people, there's still a lot that I have to learn. Um Even being almost 2 years in, um, learning how to can right and doing the sourdough and everything like that. I've gotten to the point where I can process a chicken, and I would have never done that before I
yeah,
met Chris. I would have never done that. Like that was like no, because I was one of those
yeah,
people. I'm going to the store and that's where I'm getting it,
yeah.
and not realizing when you get it from the store, you got all those added things to the processing that they've done.
Yeah.
So,
And you got more money involved
yeah,
in it. So, and it's not going to be near as fresh and near as tasty as if you made it yourself.
yeah,
That's what Gina was like. Why are you planting these bell peppers on the porch when you can get them out here for a couple of dollars at Walmart? I said, because when I'm making beef stew or if I'm making whatever, there's nothing better than going out walking on the porch or walking out in the yard grabbing a fresh bell pepper, cutting that thing up and throwing it in a pot. I ain't got to go nowhere and get it. I ain't have to pay for it. I grew it. So
Ginger is like, okay, what is your name, Lost Monkey? We know that person, Ginger. I was just telling Derek, don't block that person because we know that person. So yeah, bongo. He says it is a he. I would like to find someone who processes pigs and chickens. I just can't do it. Um, Pigs, I have not done. Chris and his brother tried processing a pig, but there's a lot to learn because it is not the same as processing a deer. You know, it's just not. There's so
No.
many things that you have to do.
Yeah,
Um,
I actually took one to a guy that actually processes deer, pigs, and cattle,
yeah.
and had a bunch of pork chops. It was actually a wild hog that my dad killed several years ago, and we took it over there. Had pork chops. If you've never had wild hog pork chops, oh my god, it's one of the best you'll ever try. Put good seasoning on them. That's all you need. Slap them on a grill. It's awesome. But the guy kept most of the pork fat because he processed deer and used it for the deer sausage and stuff like that, and a deer burger.
Uh,
So when we got our sausage and you cooked it up, I mean, Zena actually took it and did it old school, put it in a frying pan with a little bit of water with a lid on it, and kind of steamed it in there and cooked it. Even then, when you try to take a bite of it, it was almost like you had a mouthful of dirt. It was so dry. It just broke all the pieces in your mouth. There was no fat to kind of moisture to hold it together.
huh.
Made me so mad.
Oh, I would have
And
been
so
mad
I
too.
have never given that guy any more business. I walked away from him. Hey,
Oh,
Evan.
there's Demoose. Hello, Demoose.
Don't I know what I'm talking about? If it's done right, wild hog sausage. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Jan says they process their own pig. Um, Tony says he loves wild hog sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Avid said he will process. My garden didn't do anything this year. I'm still gonna plant for the fall. Um, you know, get stuff, but I just stuff happened this year, and I was just like,
Yeah.
nope, ain't doing it
Well,
this year.
well,
I
I
got
got hung up short of money and at times, and then with the surgery, gallbladder surgery and everything, I was down for a couple of weeks, and then colonoscopy, all the issues and stuff with that, and then now I'm stuck trying to fix the tractor and spending money on it and everything. And it's just, I haven't been able to get to it. But I'm thinking about trying to do something in the fall. I do have some stuff that came from Skittles and Sparkles. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, some seeds I got sent for the Growing Groceries collaboration. There was some, oh, God, was it radishes or turnips, something like that in there, and a bunch of other little seeds and stuff. And I thought, some of that I can plant for a fall garden. So I'm hoping I can get some of that going. I know I won't be able to have tomatoes and bell peppers and stuff like that, but at least something different. I never had a fall garden.
yeah, I haven't had a fall garden. Hello, Miss Endale. James says
Yeah.
he loves barbecue pork rinds. Can't find anybody good. It's crazy the difference in processors. They tried to blame it on raising the pigs, but it wasn't. Yeah, yeah.
Some of these processors, they have ulterior motives. They don't
Hmm.
do like they should, and they need to be held more accountable. And Dale, how you
Uh,
doing?
Virginia says her son moved to North Carolina, process everything he hunts. And that's good to learn. That way you don't have to send it out to have processed or whatever. I really would love to, have Chris learn that and process the pigs here.
Well,
So,
it's kind of like with deer. Here, if you have the room and you're capable of having the equipment to process it with and the area to process it with and the coolers and stuff like that. A buddy of mine, his brother-in-law, actually went off their back porch, built a walkway off of their deck to go out to his own private cooler. He's got grinders, he's got cubers, he's got the knives, everything. He processes all of his own deer. He doesn't need anybody.
oh
I
yeah.
don't have the knife skills.
Um,
I wind up trying to trim fat off, and I waste a lot of meat. So I just easier for me to take it somewhere, have it processed. I get more meat out of it, and I can easily store it in my freezer. I'm not a butcher.
Yeah. Now that's one thing that the guys do around here. You know, they process their own deer. They won't send it out to get processed. But with different animals, like I said, it's different. It's a different process
But,
and
well,
stuff. So
like if it's rabbits, if it's squirrels, if it's quail, if it's dove, something like that, it's easy to handle that. You know how to clean that easily, take care of that, put it in the freezer, you're good to go. But with 150 to 200 pound animal, it's a whole new ball game.
yep,
If you've got there and you've got the skills, you've got the equipment, go for it. I don't blame you a bit. You're saving a ton of money. Do it up.
yep, exactly. Venison is easy to process. Yes. Um, it it used to take my mother-in-law hours and hours and hours to do like the whole running it through the grinder, cutting
Yeah.
everything off the bones and everything like that. And now she's just so used to it that I mean, it takes her no time to do the processing of a deer.
Oh,
Abbott said he's on the river fishing.
yeah, do it up, Abby. Catch us one. Scan receipts.
Wow, they've got 3,000
Um,
views already.
oh, is that one of those things with your phone where you scan the receipts and they send you money or something? You get so
I'm
many points or
guessing.
something. Somebody was doing that one time.
I can also process a roasting hen from the store, but not doing a whole cow or pig. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like a cow, if when we get to that point, of course, we're going to have more land from where we're at. So to have cattle, but I would send a whole cow to a butcher.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
I
you're
want
going
to.
from a couple 100 pound pig to 12, 1,500 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot to handle.
Yes. I want to learn the off-grid lifestyle. Um, a lot of there's some people out there that don't agree with the off-grid lifestyle. They don't understand it, and we are partially off-grid. And I say that because we still have the lights and everything from the electric company. Um, you know, we still have all the other stuff, but our water. Um, this is a tiny home, so we don't. Chris is working on the water lines because there is a leak somewhere, so we had to have that shut off. So we use the water to feed the animals from the pond, and somebody had an opinion about, well, they just didn't understand how somebody could um, live that way. And how can you live in a tiny home? We live in a two-story, and okay, good for you. That is awesome. But guess
Yeah.
what? I don't have to go very far for my food because I raise my food.
Mhm.
So who's the smarter one here? I mean,
Hey, people did it their entire life 50, 100 years ago. And further on back, they were off grid, didn't have any power. They did their own thing. They did what they had to survive. I mean, and James, if you're looking for somebody that can tell you about off grid, we both know somebody named Ginger that can tell you
yes,
that.
Ginger.
She knows all
There's
about
the
that.
baby.
Oh, precious thing.
Rinley Jade. Rinley Jade.
That's
Hi, Rinley Jade.
That is a very pretty baby right there.
Thank you. She's made her appearance all day today on the lives. Just in a really good mood.
Ah, yes,
On
she
the
is.
21st, she will be 3 months.
Ah,
So, hi, Rinley Jade. She does. So we were watching her earlier, and on the live, and she could see my face. She could see my face and me talking to her, but then she can hear me beside her, And so you could see her like, okay, what's going on here? Like trying to process.
She is just locked. She's locked in on that screen right now.
Uh-huh.
She's smiling.
Gotta see what's going on.
Are you smiling at Derek? Huh? Are you
Come on.
smiling,
Let
Renly?
me see a little smile.
Hi, Renly Jade.
Come on now.
Hi.
There it is. Oh, it's so
Hi, Renly
adorable.
Jade. There we go. There she goes.
Oh,
Hi,
it's
Renly
adorable.
Jade. I'm like, she takes over the whole live. Yeah, she loves the can. Yes, that is the right spelling, Reverend Joe.
Cute babies just take over the world. They make everything
Yes,
better.
yes, yes. She waves. I've noticed that, Nanny Tam.
Yeah, she does.
She does her little hand where I'm like, "Hi, Renly Jade," and she's like moving her little hand.
Yep.
She's so smart. Yeah.
Ginger
You're so
chime in there. Eat veggies, seasonal from your garden, raise your protein or hunt. Once you live off grid, it's actually very satisfying.
There you go. I agree with that, Ginger. I agree. There's Brother Jeff, Rule 2 I see. Hello, hello. He's seen her.
Hello.
He's seen her.
What do you say?
What you feeding her? She's growing like a weed.
Mhm.
Food grows at the grocery store, Amy. Kim said if you can't understand how you do this or do that, then they don't have to do it. They can do them. Exactly. Like I give props to Ginger because they are like full off grid. You know, so there's people who actually do it, and then they're like, well, because it's not like we don't shower. My mother-in-law's like 50 feet from the house or whatever, or how far it is. I've shown that on the thing, so we go shower and stuff like that. But they're just like, I just don't understand how you could live that way. Like, it's just gross. And I'm, how is it gross? Like, how is it gross? There's Peter. Hello, Peter.
Hey, Peter, old man king. How you doing, bro?
Yep. So I don't understand people that way. Like, Drops. Hello, Drops. What? Grumpy doesn't shower? Yes, Grumpy does shower. That girl cannot go. She cannot go a day without showering.
That's why she's grumpy. She hasn't had a shower.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just people just don't understand it because they don't live it, you know.
When that dang hurricane hit us last year, we were not prepared. We had no generator to start with. I was in here with a little 300-watt power station. I got lucky and one from Brian Waters Outdoors with a little Timu 30-watt solar panel that only pulls 17 watts. Trying to charge that thing up so we'd have a fan in the living room at night for the first like 4 or 5 days to get some air stirring around and charge up lights to hang up in the house with solar. And couldn't charge them when they started going out during the night. I had to plug them into the power station and charge them up. It's not an easy undertaking going off grid, especially when you're not ready and don't want to. But you can do it.
Yup. Ginger said, I wash dishes, clothes, and my arse on a regular basis.
Ginger.
So Kim, Kim says, Amy, I can't see Ginger on here. Derek is co-streaming with me, so people that are on his live, we can see the whole chat on our end. Y'all just can't. So yeah, no, you're good, Ginger. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, well, it was cute. I'm not paying for StreamYard. Amy is, and she generously allowed me to co-stream with her tonight.
Yep, that way he doesn't, lose his time for being live and stuff. So
Hey,
yeah,
Troy.
There's Brother Troy Sutton. There's Beth. Hello, Beth.
Hey, be honest, Odyssey. How y'all doing?
So yeah. Kim, she said, "Oh, thank goodness! I thought she blocked him." No. She is on Derek's side, so that's the reason why you can't see her. So, like, if you were to go to Derek's live, you would see everybody who is in his
Yeah.
chat.
I just saw
Um,
Joey's comment. That was something else.
what in the holy virgin is this?
Just something
Hi,
we talked
Joe.
about. We talked about doing other people's lives a few times and said, let's see what happens. So we're
I've
going
been
to
on a
take
farm.
over YouTube.
Yes, we're taking over, y'all. We're taking over. Um, yeah, my lives on Tuesday, they're not, they haven't really been long. Like people are usually used to having me on there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we've been going to the gym and waking up at 4:30 in the morning. So going to bed late, it kind of like, okay, I get up at 4:30 and that comes
Yeah.
really quick if I get off at 11. So, my live. So I've been cutting in, cutting off some time on my lives, and it was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Well, yeah,
Go find somebody else.
sometimes we're not going to
Find
be awake.
somebody else.
Sometimes we're awake. I try to catch some of your live on Tuesday or something, but most of the time, yeah, I'm up at 5 o'clock my time. You come on live at 9 my time.
Yeah.
I think it's 9. So it's already time. I'm settling down, get ready to eat something, and get into bed. So I don't got to get up early. But every so often, I try to get in there.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Andale, he's about 2 hours from you. I told daughter-in-law to look you up if she ever gets your Saturday farmer market. We're having internet issues. Ugh. Oh, Beth, I don't like that. And I think there was something with StreamYard because I thought it was our internet or the computer or something, because every now and then it like circles and spins and it drops you off for a little bit. And it did it on my live earlier today, and I was at my daughter's. So it was like, I wonder if it's StreamYard.
Maybe.
Ginger is saying hello.
Jonesy, Radio Jonesy, how you doing?
Hey, Jonesy. Yes, thank you, Ace. Thank you for dropping Derek's channel on our end, on this end.
Thank you so much, Ace.
If anybody who is in my chat, in my live, does not know Derek, go check him out. Give him a follow. Give him a subscribe, because yes, he's a great person.
Yeah, I have all the lame cooking videos and tractor videos. My tractor don't run, so yeah. Come watch that.
And some of the stuff that you have cooked up, I'm just like, okay, I got to try that. I've got to try that. Are you in any collaborations anytime soon?
Not right now. I haven't been offered anything lately. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Right now, I haven't been offered anything right now. I was hoping next year, instead of doing my regular barbecue challenge, steer December.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about it. I was going to do that, but I said, you know what? And December, November, all that stuff, it's everybody's so busy. You got the holidays coming up, everything's happening, so it's just hard to get people to do videos. And we're talking about puke. Yeah, we talked about them some. But so I thought about doing May I barbecue in May this coming up year. Basically, any kind of protein you can grill up on there, or maybe even if you barbecue vegetables on there or whatever, on a grill or a smoker or whatever, something like that, it'd be fine. But I still haven't worked out all the details on how it's going to work. Still working on that. I'm hoping, but I haven't been invited to anything this year.
I need to
just growing groceries, but I hadn't planned anything to grow. So sorry, I'll get that in.
I need to join some collaborations. I've did a few, but I think it's nice. I think it's nice to be part of collaborations, not just to, you're sharing something that somebody may not even know, Charlene Grady. Hello, Charlene.
This will stop you talking about the collaboration, or sorry. I've been outside working that tractor. Allergies are just killing me.
Yeah, probably with the barbecue is probably what he's talking about.
Might have worked together on that one. Do what we can. Treasure Hunter Neil, how you doing, brother? I mentioned Joe Fixer for you, but it's like, hello, Joe Fixer for you, just in case. So come back to me later about it.
Now, one person I have not seen yet is Johnny. He did not come into the live last night, and I still have not seen him in the live today.
I got a feeling that Johnny's busy with the work is around his home, getting ready for the cows, the pens, and everything, and those are videos I'm sure are coming.
Oh yeah,
and stuff, putting up fence, stuff like that. I know that's coming. I'm
well,
pretty sure
they were on that trip too. They were on that trip, so playing catch up on some stuff.
Yes.
Made some steak taquitos for the freezer this year. Ones in the store are nasty. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, they'll get you by, but they're not the best. I like some of the Stouffer's microwave dinners, but they're not like you actually made a dinner.
Yeah. I need to get on your Amy Community Kitchen. Hey, listen. Oh, it's too early for this. Making a batch of steak egg rolls soon too. Nice.
This is what it's like when you come to my live. Eventually people start talking about food and cooking.
Oh yeah. Hey, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I have the Amy's Community Kitchen, and I've had a few people come on and show recipes, but I'm like, hey, listen, if you want to be on there, email me, tell me what you want to bring to the community. Yeah. And it could be a side dish, it could be breakfast, lunch, supper, whatever. It could be a dessert that you're showing, and I've had some good, I've had some good guests.
I'm not prepared.
Yep, the lasagna they make in the store are nasty too.
Yeah, right now I'm so tied up with the tractor and everything else. I don't really have time for collaboration right now. So I mean, it's kind of good I'm not in one, but I do like kind of getting in one sometimes because it gives me that kick in the pants to go out and make a video and do something. I know I got a certain amount of time I got to get it done, and that actually helps me get motivated to get more videos out.
Yep. Not prepared. Emergency preparedness is so important. Absolutely. It is. I mean, I watch a lot of preppers and a lot of homesteaders, and we go neck and neck. We go neck and neck. Yeah.
It's always a good idea to have a little something stuck back just in case. Yeah. That's what Gina got aggravated with me here a while back. I actually picked up a couple packs of the Mountain House meals from the camping station. Just in case we're out of power, I got a little burner that I can boil water with, put in a bag, stir it up, shake it up, sit on the counter, and you got a meal. If you don't have power. Just in case. I have yet to try them yet to see if they're any good. Though they are, I'm going to have to stockpile
them. Who was it that tried some of those meals that you're talking about? Backroad Freedom.
Yeah.
He goes camping a lot, and he does those meals.
Yes. I haven't seen much of him lately. I don't know if he took a break or if it's like YouTube. Sometimes it'll put in your recommended, sometimes it won't. How it does. YouTube gets weird.
I know he's going more live on TikTok lately, and but I don't always catch those either.
Well, I used to see him always live on Tuesdays at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but he hasn't done those. Yeah, but he hasn't done those in a little bit.
That's why
So
I hadn't seen him in a while. I hadn't seen any videos from him, I don't think.
yeah.
I enjoyed his camping videos. I thought they were pretty interesting. I love the camping videos.
Yeah, it was the barbecue collaboration. He says he can help you with that.
Hey,
So there's that.
ribs. Okay, sounds good. Well, see,
Hubby just told me he likes the pasta sauce much better than that bought stuff. Yes, there you go.
I mean,
Because
you
you
can
know
make your
what's
own.
in it.
Yeah, if you make your own pasta sauce, you got something really good. I'm I'm so bad to use what's in the jar, ragu, whatever. But I can't find the old original. Uh, what was it? Chunky garden style. Had the big pieces of pepper, bell pepper, onions, tomatoes in it. It just made a real hearty spaghetti sauce. But now they got grandma's garden vegetable with little small pieces in it, and they charge you a higher price. Uh oh, Amy's muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I muted myself. I was
You get.
calling my dogs.
I thought you were getting on the
Yeah.
kid.
I make real smoked turkey with my smoker every Thanksgiving.
That's
That's
nice.
nice.
Well, I actually had Jerry last time. Jerry come in and he made a prime rib. Oh man,
Nice.
that thing was nice. I actually got the uh, last year's and year before last should be on a playlist on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
First year was pretty good. I think Dale got 2 or 3 videos. Ginger got 1 or 2 videos. I looked for a video from Joey. I thought he did one, but I couldn't find it. Uh, but I had like a lot of them on her that time. It was really good. But like I said, instead of having it like in October, November, I wound up having it in December. And December, Christmas, family time, everybody's busy, everything going on. So it was just a bad time of year to have it. Nobody could get to a video. I mean, nobody wants to stand around a grill when it's 30 degrees outside. So,
Right? Oh
okay,
man.
set me.
Let's see. My dog. I'm gonna have to message my kids. Like my dog is getting into stuff.
Uh-oh. Where's Grumpy?
Right? Okay, I just messaged her. Palmetto Paratrooper is in here.
Best time to bark. I like it.
I think
There's
Chris likes
nothing
it too.
better. There's nothing better to me than getting out by the fire pit, which I don't have one now because the storm took care of that. The hurricane did. It was already rusted out, and then a limb happened to fall right through it and busted apart. But having a fire pit, fresh hickory or some kind of nice wood on there, having the grill or smoker going, and my little Bluetooth speaker with music playing nice and low right out there, and you still hear the crackle of the wood. It's a perfect night for me. Hey, brother Dale.
There's Dale. Dale. Have you playing while working in the shop? He's getting ready for this weekend as well.
Vroom, vroom.
So, Drop said, I may have some cooking videos on my Homestead channel, LOL.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris loves barbecuing, and, I think he likes barbecuing when it's cold. I mean, just because the heat,
It's always better in the fall and the spring and the winter to me. Mm-hmm. Hey, when the hurricane came through, I had stuff in the freezer. I had a pack of pork chops, some hamburger meat. Guess what? We didn't have no power. Storm came through Thursday night into Friday morning. Friday at lunch, we grilled pork chops and hamburger steaks.
Kim says her son loves barbecuing in the rain. Nice.
If I got to, give me a raincoat. I'll do it.
Jan has been a member for 9 months.
Hey, 4 miles and 4s. How you doing?
Where did I miss Farm On? Oh,
Pretty,
farm
pretty new,
on
pretty new,
board.
pretty new. I'm just letting it
Hello.
roll. I'm just letting it roll. That's what we're doing.
I will cook outside in all weather.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good channel too. Farm on boards.
Yeah. He
Pretty
recently
good
came to my
channel.
lives. He commented on some of my videos. I really appreciate him.
Yep.
I watched some of his too. I like his shorts. I watched him when he was out there with the plow hook behind the little tractor, dropping in, breaking the ground. I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Yep.
Like I said, most of my cooking videos, I'm not grilling. It's just stuff that me and Gina like to eat. It's not nothing like big fancy elaborate recipes. It's just something we just threw together sometime or another. And it's what we have. And a lot of it, I'm just pulling out of thin air. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try that. Oh, it works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and it don't take too long to cook either. So
That's always the best. Like when it don't take no time to put something together, especially when you've been, doing stuff all day,
and that's how it worked out. My first actual collaboration was what Ginger wrote me into was Chili Smackdown. So I had to make a pot of chili. Guess what? We used to do it all the time, especially when the weather cooled off. And it's just a simple recipe using canned stuff and packets of McCormick chili seasoning. Throw it together, and it was just chili. It works.
and probably really, really good.
It was good. I actually did one here a while back that somebody told us about for low carb. Instead of chili beans, green beans.
Really?
It will blow your mind how good green beans are in chili. People told me about it. I did not believe it. I said, I'm going to try. I got to try it just to say it's terrible or whatever. It was really good.
JS Genesis Designs. Hello.
Hey, JS, how you doing?
Dale's spreading the love. Well, thank you for spreading the love. Okay, JS Genesis is making Tucson chicken. Nice.
Tucson chicken. I don't know what it is, but it sounds pretty good.
Chicken. Chili sounds so good right now, but it's 96 degrees outside.
I miss Gina. I hadn't cooked much in a while. I said, I'm going to do some chili or something. She said, no, it's too hot chili. How about vegetable soup? It's just a bunch of vegetables, some hamburger meat, browned up in a pot. It'll work. No, it's just too hot for that. I want some soup. Uh-oh, somebody's creeping in.
What? No way. Green beans don't cover the camera, kid.
Hell, do not knock it till you try it, brother. It actually surprised me.
I'm cooking a throw together meal tonight, Jan says.
Yeah. Gina is one of the pickiest eaters. I've made so many meals, I'm like just digging in over there. She's like, what do you think? She said, it's all right. Really? You had to cook nothing and it's all right. But yeah. But she actually, when I made those, the chili with green beans, she was over like, that's good. I like that. And she was tearing it up.
Come here. You want to say hi to people? Come here. No. Come here. Never too hot for soup. I agree.
But just let me work the camera.
Say hi.
Hi.
Can you say hi, Derek? Corbin is getting so big. I said, you're going to have to carry Gigi because you're getting too big. Carry me.
Yeah, this one's easy. He's already smiling.
Oh, I know. I know. Can you say, hi, Dale? Dale's in there. Huh? Can you say hi, Dale? Are you being shy? What is this? Nanny Tam said, sorry, I'm cooking supper. Dale says, hit the thumbs up. That's right. Nanny Tam is still listening.
Oh, Jan, I know the feeling.
Say hi, Jan. Jan saying hi, Corbin. Papa Gigi. Yeah, you see Papa Gigi right there. Yes, I know.
Wow.
Peter says I had a bag of peas for supper.
Hey,
A
that's ain't
bag of
nothing wrong with
peas?
that. Man, I wish I still had hair like that.
I know.
I'm
Look,
telling
he's got all these curls.
I'm so
Say
jealous.
hi, Troy.
Corbin's got all
Troy's
that good
saying
hair.
hi. Yeah, I know. He's got all those curls.
Yep.
Everybody's getting to see all the grandbabies today.
That's why I have to trim my neck here so much because it starts getting thicker and it curls up in the back. Drives me crazy. The most, I didn't see you earlier. How you doing, brother? Yeah, one thing I have found for beans that's really good is they got it at Walmart. A lot of people frown on Walmart. It's a little vacuum seal package that's uh, smoked spiral cut ham slices.
Oh.
And it's like a little small package, but when you open it and drop it in a pot, it just ham is everywhere. In a pot of lima beans, purple hull peas, black eyed peas. Oh, it's so good. Matter of fact, I think I have a purple hull peas video that you can see that in. It like fills the pot like it's half full of ham.
So Jan said she can hear thunder, but nothing, not a zip of rain.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that, y'all.
Yes. And Ace shared your
Yeah.
your thing too.
Thank you, Ace. I really appreciate it.
I love when the community shares each other. Yep. And then like if new ones don't know certain ones, they go and
Des.
There's Des. Hi, Des.
But I mean, that's one thing that really attracted me in when I first started watching. I was watching Dale on Tony at Kettle Kitchen's game night, and I started watching the Crockers. They recommended Dale, so I started watching Dale. Then I started watching Tony. Ginger was there back then, and just a chain of events. And I discovered this huge, amazing community where everybody helps each other out and looks out for each other. And there's so much love here. That's why I said, I'm in, y'all.
Yes.
I'll do what I can to help anybody. So.
Yes. And you see that, like so on Wednesdays, it's just like on Thursdays, there's so many people back to back to back. You go from 5:00 here to 3 Mississippi, people in their chat, they've come from different, channels, and everybody because they're in other lives. Yeah. And I just think that is just, we don't realize how big the community is.
Yeah. Well, see, that's part of the reason that I'm sure you did it too, that we jumped in on Wednesday. There's not a lot of people going live that we know on Wednesday. So we kind of fill that little gap for our community or whatever. And when I started doing it, it was, I've completely lost all train of thought. Oh, God. Angela was going live after me. And then Michelle, Big Valley Living, was going live after her. Well, they were already going live at those times. So I said, let me jump in at 6. They go live at 7. Michelle goes live at 8. And it worked out. And then all of a sudden, they just kind of stopped going live. Now, Michelle's coming back doing something now, but there's little gaps you can fill in your community because at any given time, somebody's going live on YouTube.
Yep.
I mean, you can't help that. Somebody's going live, and you can't watch every single live out there, so you got to do what you got to
do. Yes, I did hear that Jen from our mountain home has another channel. They want to hear others' opinions. I will have to go check it out. I haven't watched yet, but I do know about their new channel. We are the Homestead Helpers.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, I thought it was cool that you and Chris went over to visit with Dale and Nana. Had a good time. Watched some races. Had a good church meeting. And helped with the shed. That's what this community is about. And I wish I lived closer to everybody. I'm way down here in South Georgia, and it's hard for me to get anywhere like that. So I feel so useless when I can't go out and help somebody.
Oh.
There's not many down here. Tony's close. Tony Walsh he's like 50 miles away, and I got to get over to see him sometimes, especially since all this happened. He promised to pay for supper one night, so definitely got to go see Tony. But
Hi, I'm Dale, not from Arkansas, but still Homestead. We are everywhere.
Yep.
Oh, Dale.
Yes.
If people get feelings hurt, the new page may not be for them. That's right.
And Des is down south of me. She's down in Florida.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad trip to go see Dale and Nana. And it really wasn't supposed to be like a work and video kind of thing. I wasn't looking at getting content. But that's what it turns into. Chris always, anytime we go somewhere, he loads his tools in the back of the car. And so it just turned out we didn't video everything. We sat there and chit chatted a lot, and you
Chris
just need times
cool.
like that.
Chris looked so cool with that pipe, just like, come on, Dale, come on. And he just looked so cool, like he's like the boss of everything. I thought that was pretty cool.
A lot. There was some people that didn't like, or they just made the. It's not that they didn't like, but that he had a pipe. But they were like, to some people that may be a turnoff, but what they don't understand is that's Chris. That's been in his background, and it's not it's not the weed. It's actual tobacco pipe and stuff, and I think people are now just used to it. That has been like a conversation piece anywhere we go. That has been like a conversation piece to everybody. And the first thing somebody says is, dude, that's awesome. My grandpa used to smoke, and that just brings back memories. So that it's a conversation piece. And I wouldn't take it away. That's why it's inside our logo, That's him.
Right. That's right, Dale. Just like I see that lip poked out, I know you know what you're doing.
Even little John got a workout.
Yep.
Chris is the boss at home when Amy lets him. Yep. Why would I care what someone doesn't like about me smoking a pipe? Right?
I tried to smoke one years ago, but I couldn't ever do it. I'd be puffing on that thing, and next time my lips are about to burn and stick to it. Takes a special breed. Takes a special breed to smoke that pipe. I'm telling you. You gotta be tough.
And I think it was Bowen. Was it Bowen or was it Dakota from Fear Not Farm? Saying, no matter what position you see him inside my videos, if Chris is smoking, he could be under the tractor doing all kinds of stuff, and he's smoking that pipe and nothing falls out. He is like, he's a champ at it.
He knows how to pack it.
Yep. My papa smoked a pipe. Yep. That's, like I said, that's what a lot of people, the first thing they say when they see when they see him smoking, is, dude, that's awesome. You just brought back memories. My grandfather, smoked a pipe, and that's awesome for him because it's a conversation piece. If anyone said hello, I'm listening while I'm making my lunch for tomorrow. Wasn't being rude, so hello.
Yep. Hey, Farmer.
Neil said he used to smoke cigars. There you go. My grandpa used to smoke cigars. To this day, if I smell one, the memories flood in. Yep. So.
I had one Mama's dad. He used to smoke the old Pall Mall non-filter.
Ooh.
And he smoked it down about, that long. Give him another night to pack. Light it off that one. like 3 or 4. He smoked them like that. But my grandpa Fowler, Dad's dad, beach nutter red man. Always had it.
Yeah.
And for whatever he didn't hardly have no teeth. He kept his false teeth out most time he was chewing. And he had the mid chew spit down perfect. You never seen the pucker. He'd be chewing all of a sudden. It was out. How do you do that? You can't even tell that you're fitting to do it. It just flies out. Like, how do you do that? That's a professional.
Bye, Nanny Tam. She says she's
Night,
got to
Nanny Tam.
run. Her nephews are there from Colorado and Wyoming.
Hey, visit with that family. Nanny
Yes,
Tam. We love you.
they're family first, Nanny Tam. Absolutely. One match in the morning.
Yes, Dad. We're on both channels. We're taking over YouTube tonight.
Well, I bet he sounded like gravel and tin can when he would talk smoking unfiltered Pall Mall.
Oh yeah. Last name was Schultz, and they used to live in Michigan. So he had kind of it's almost like he had the northern accent, but it's like he had a little hint of German in there too. And he was like a little taller than me. I'm not 6'3". He was like 6'4", a little taller. Very imposing figure for a little kid.
Oh man. But yeah, Wednesdays are fun. Like I said, I'm not leaving yet, unless you need to go. But 3 Mississippi just, goes live at 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, it's DD5, and then Hardneck Farms, Wendy. At 8 o'clock is Empty Homestead, Mike and Terry, and then Brother Jeff at Rural 2IC. And then 9 o'clock is Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse. And then 10 o'clock is Old Man King Homestead. So there is a lot of lives. Look who's here.
Chris, what's up, brother?
Just got home.
Cool.
Yep. Cherry tomatoes, capers, garlic, olive oil, and butter simmering. Once the tomatoes pop open, in goes the spinach, then heavy cream and Parmesan.
That sounds good.
Ed, the real boss, made it home. Okay.
The boss with the big old truck.
Everybody's saying hi, Chris. Up, Chris. Mr. Leonard. Okay, popping over to another channel. Sorry. No, do not be sorry. You go ahead and go.
Appreciate it. They come by, bro.
Yep. Mix in panini pasta and lay the chicken on top. Wow, that sounds so good.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, I think Gina's already snuck out of her computer room in there and went to the living room. I heard the microwave beeping a few times earlier, so she done got something going.
You know what capers are?
No. Is it a
Somebody tell her what capers are.
I might check out Old Man King's live. He sounds cool. Peter.
They're like little green peas is all I know what capers look like. Never had them.
I'll send a pic to Palmetto. Still here fixing supper. Like little olive seeds.
Oh, man.
Huh.
Dang, they've been a member for a long time.
This is awesome. You should do this weekly. Dale has been a member for 14 months. I was gonna try to be there before I crash headed to
Yes, and also Des goes live 8 o'clock on Friday nights too. I was trying to slip that in and help her out.
There you go. Yeah, I'm all for people saying, "Hey, this is when I go live." Capers are herb buds.
Herb buds. I'm lost. I have no idea.
I'm just saying some of the stuff that he was naming off sounded good. Like it sounds like a really good meal. Like
I ain't scared. I'll try them.
Jan says, "Hey there, Chris."
What's up, sir?
Jan.
But like I said, yeah, it's just whenever you get ready to.
Sheriff.
Oh, what's up, Sheriff? That's what he said. I was like, wait, what did you just say? He said, "What's up, Sheriff?" Because Jan does that sheriff thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They do it at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's her and Linda from Another Time. And they talk about all kinds of stuff, that rules and stuff inside these towns, that
Goofy laws.
yes, goofy
That
laws.
are still on the books and technically still valid, but they're just goofy. Illegal to wear a chicken on your head on Wednesday in downtown, like just stupid stuff.
So y'all got to check out Jan and
It's ridiculous.
yes, it's hilarious.
But they're actual laws that are on the books, and they were a reason like back then, but they're just ridiculous now.
We did our last episode last week. Last episode? What are we talking about last episode?
That's how you get them. You cliffhanger, and then you got next season.
Oh,
You're
there you
going
go.
to go back and have another season.
What?
They had a lot of crazy laws back then, like you can't mow the lawn on a Saturday with your shirt off if it's the first of the month or something like that. They always had weird laws like that.
Yeah, they have some goofy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, my sister lives in Salt Lake City, and this isn't one of those goofy laws. It's just one that doesn't make sense to us so much because we don't get the snow load they do. Yeah. But they are required to plow their sidewalks that are in front of their house. And if you live on a corner, you have to do both sides, like the side of your house and the front of your house and your driveway. Because the city does the road, but you are required to do your sidewalk. And if somebody slips and falls on your sidewalk that you didn't plow, you're liable for their injury. It's ridiculous.
That is wild. That is so wild.
But they get a crap ton more snow and ice than we do. So here it's like, what? But over there, they're like, oh no, you have to plow your sidewalks because if somebody walks down a sidewalk and falls over, that's
crazy.
You're liable to get sued. Like
Jan said, don't spit on the sidewalk. Hi, Nick Easy.
I'll be able to tractor in the box blade, scraping snow out of the way and throwing salt down.
And they don't use salt and sand out there. It's craziness.
Oh wow, that's wild.
They actually they're religious on their forecast, and they just watch the weather. And before a snow event happens, they go out and they use water trucks that are full of this brine solution that won't let it stick to the road, and then they just go straight to plow and it's over with. They don't have the salt and sand like we do here, because they just they've turned that into a science because they get it so much. It's just
they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing more than we do, and they get so much more that it's just easier for them. Like they came down here one time, and they were like, the highways were fine, but we took an off ramp and it went straight to crap. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty normal. And they're like, no, over there, as soon as it quits snowing, they get on it, and an hour or two later, it's over with, and all the roads are like it never snowed. Like it's snow everywhere else, but the roads are like pristine. It's crazy. They have turned it into a science. Their DOT over there has got it down to a science.
Man.
Hi, Sister Evelyn.
Last year after the hurricane, and then we had all that snow after that. Nobody was prepared. They didn't get trucks from Atlanta like they did a few years before and put salt and dirt out on the bridges and the roads. We just had slush and ice everywhere. You just couldn't leave the house.
Sister Evelyn says hello.
I've seen that. I wish it would be nicer here, but it's just I use it as an excuse to not have to go nowhere. Like, well,
yep.
I don't want to go anywhere anyway, so it just makes it. I have a legitimate reason now.
Yep. It's like, oh, you want me to come to work? Nah, not today.
I tell my boss. I mean, I've been there long enough. He knows now. Like, I drive a van home that's super top heavy, 2-wheel drive, rear wheel drive. It's not great. Like it spins out on wet grass. There's no way. So he knows if it snows, I'm just not coming, and you just get over it.
I thought that was a lot everywhere, Chris.
Shoot, you need to tell the people in Broken Arrow because they are unaware.
They're unaware of that law.
Nobody plow nothing in Broken Arrow
Nope.
in the like subdivisions and neighborhoods and stuff. No.
Mm-mm.
In fact, Broken Arrow themselves didn't even take care of the sidewalks, but they wouldn't let me. I was like, hey, can I chisel this sidewalk out and pour some new concrete? No. Like, are you going to? No. Wow. Like, you don't want me to do it.
That's crazy.
But you won't do it either. It's like, so I just have to deal with crappy sidewalks? Yeah, pretty much.
Snow days make for great nap days. Yep, I was a truck driver in Afghanistan and Alaska. I can't get snowed in, but I can decide it's not worth it.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, you really want me to wreck your van? Because we got roads out here that aren't like, his thing is like, well, he lives in town. So he's like, well, once you get out of the neighborhoods are kind of sketchy. But once you get out of the neighborhood, you're fine. I'm like, it is 15 miles from you to get to a decent road. They're not like straight roads. These are switchbacks and up and down and there's switchbacks at the end of a downhill. I was like, you're going straight off the road and into the corner.
Yes.
I'm not driving in this crap.
I tried it after the snowstorm came through. It already tried to thaw on Sunday. They want me to try to be at work on Monday. And oh God, I tried it. I was like going about 15 miles an hour down these back roads. And I thought, to be sure, when I get to the main road up here, it's going to be right. I pulled up and stopped and looked both ways. And it's just like white that way. And I said, no. So I decided to pull across the road. I'm spinning with all-terrain tires, trying to go across the road to pull off and stop. Called my boss man up right there and said, bro, I ain't coming. It ain't happening today. I'm going back home if I can make it.
It ain't
slip and slide my butt right onto the house. It ain't going to happen. I ain't trying to risk my life to load peanut butter all day for trucks that ain't going to show up no way.
Don't give your precise location, Virginia, but what state are you in that you have to clear the sidewalks within 24 hours after the snow?
That's wild.
That's crazy. Yay! I subbed to Jonesy on all my accounts. There is Bushcraft family. What's up, Charles?
Evelyn Newman. How you doing?
Our snowplows run nonstop in the winter time. Yeah, Jonesy is 79 subs away from 1K.
Wow.
We got to help Jonesy out.
Get him on up there, y'all.
Yeah. Keep going. He needs those subs. Now, make sure you're watching his content too, because he has some great content. I don't know what it is about listening to somebody who has an accent. I just absolutely love it. So that's another reason why I listen to Jonesy, because I love his accent.
I mean, he's like an all-around great guy. I actually met him during one of Tony Kettle Kitchen's lives. We were actually a team during one of the music nights, and I didn't have to do much of anything. Mm-hmm. Jonesy come through, cleaned up the whole thing. It was like boom, boom, boom. He named all the songs. I just sat back like, go ahead, bro. Let's do it. I just sat back and watched. That was awesome. He was like a Tasmanian devil. He just ran through those songs, named them all. I'm like, okay, we're a good team. I love you, brother.
Also need to watch videos for hours as well. That's right. That's what I was getting at. Watch his stuff because he does need some hours as well.
Oh, yeah.
Bear Truth. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's morning time for Bear Truth. So, yeah.
Must be across the big water.
Well, yeah, Pennsylvania. That makes sense. You get more snow there than we do here, too. Yeah. So, I mean, that makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, certain states, it just makes sense. I just had never heard of that before. When she told me that, I was like, say what? But in Oklahoma, we don't get snow like that. Like the couple of times we have, it's been like a snowpocalypse. People are losing their flipping mind because it's just not normal.
Oh, of course. That's what happened here. We got that like 4 to 6 inches of snow. Oh my God! Everybody just lost it.
Oh yeah, they don't know what to do. We got one year that we were snowed in pretty hard. We got 26 inches,
something like that,
and it was just nuts. We absolutely never get stuff like that.
No,
it was nuts. But there was no bread, there was no eggs, there was no milk. Apparently, everybody, when it snows, every single person on the planet makes French toast.
Yes.
Yes.
Because egg, milk, and bread. Like that's, I guess it's just a thing. One of these days, I'm gonna make French toast when it snows, just because.
As we found out during COVID, toilet paper too.
Right.
Yes.
I guess it gives them.
Well, if you eat nothing but French toast, you're probably gonna need some toilet paper.
Well, I just learned something the hard way. Do not use an electric mixer to mix up liquid. Ask me how I know.
Uh-oh.
We get snow every 4 to 6 years. It rarely sticks.
Yeah. And see, usually our normal, winters, we get snow 2 or 3 times a year, but it's usually like an inch or two. And in 3 days, you didn't even know it snowed. It just looks like it's just muddy, wet nastiness. That's it.
Exactly.
That's normal for us. 2 or 3 times a year ish.
Yeah.
And it's an inch or two. I mean, you can drive right after it happened. Just not a big deal.
That's kind of like here. Normally we get maybe an inch or two one time a year, and that's it. And it falls, and a couple hours later it's gone. So.
And usually, sometimes it doesn't even stick to the road because the road is so much warmer because it absorbs all the sunlight. So sometimes we get snow, and the only time you can see it is on the grass, like in the medians or in people's yards, and it doesn't even stick to the roads because the roads are so much warmer, or the ground is warm because it was probably 60, 70 degrees 2 days ago. So the ground is still warm. It doesn't stick hardly.
Neil said he was in Tulsa when that snow event happened. There was snow drift up to his shoulder in the backyard.
Oh, my sister said that over there in Utah, she's gone to bed with like nothing in her backyard, like 50 degrees. And she woke up the next day and the entire sliding back door was covered in snow. And she slid it open and it was like just a flat, perfect, straight wall of snow. And that just overnight. Like she went to bed, there was no snow. She woke up the next day and there's 8-9 feet in the backyard.
Yep.
Don't want to live there. That's a little too cold. That's a little too much snow.
No. And I like watching Bill because he'll go out there, watching him on his live sometimes, and he's got snow on the ground. And he'll have no jacket on, nothing, because he's used to it.
Yeah, it's like
he's used to it, and he goes out there to, he's barbecuing something, and he goes out there, and it's
James, like same thing. He'll be building on his cabin or something, and it's he tells you it's 10 degrees Celsius or whatever, which is pretty stinking cold. And then the next video, it's snowing, and he's out there in that leather vest, and like nothing, like
wow.
Hi, Lynn.
That's double tough there.
I get it. You're working, so you're creating more heat. But no, I'll be out there in bibs all day long.
Yeah.
91 storm in Minnesota, 5 feet in 30 hours. Snow was over the front door of the house. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's nuts.
Well,
it's crazy how it can dump like that, and then in no time you're not measuring inches, you're measuring feet. It's just crazy.
Yep. Well, I got to get to eating supper. So, yeah. And
just earlier, whenever you got ready, we'd get out of here. That was up to you tonight.
Yeah. I don't know how long you go live. I don't
go like a couple minutes after. Sometimes get a bunch of people, things get to going. We'll go a little about 7:30, a little after. But I mean, hey, it's fine tonight. I just want to kind of go over just slightly to make sure you get the watch hours.
So. Oh yeah, it's all right. It's okay. But yeah, I think we should do that. Do this, again.
Semi-regular.
Yeah, semi regularly. Yeah, because
Is
Dale even said that.
25 pretty standard for going to?
Um,
It works better when you got somebody to sound off of, different things to talk
Yes.
about.
Yeah,
It kind of works.
it makes it go a little faster.
Yes.
Maybe a little smoother.
So yeah, we can do this again because I absolutely loved it, and I think
It's amazing.
the people in the chat loved it. That now they got to watch both the people,
Yep.
so that go live. So I'm good with it. I'm good with doing this. Yeah.
Okay.
What's for supper? We are having sub sandwiches.
I already have one, but probably gonna have another.
We saved you some of what we made this morning.
Ah.
Oh, you got some slides in there.
Slides.
Yeah.
Sliders.
Sliders. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It slides. I'm
Whatever.
thinking of stupid shoes.
Man, sliders. Yes, sliders. We got you some sliders.
I know you did not get me slides because I'm not wearing them things.
But thank you for being the guest, Derek, and I'm so happy that you got to co-stream. That was crazy that I did not figure out until like 15 minutes before we were supposed to go live.
It happens. I mean, it
Yeah.
just works out that way sometimes.
But we figured it out right before we went live, and there we go. Here we are. But it was a good turnout. Like, we still have 22 people still sitting here watching us. So,
Wow,
in
that's
between
cool.
both channels. So,
So I
Yeah.
can't see who I was watching. I don't see numbers. So
yep.
I just see the live time up there at the corner of the screen, and that's it. And then the chat. That's all That's all I'm getting. But that's fine. I ain't gotta have a number. It's been fun. It's been awesome. I really enjoyed it. Great seeing you and Chris
Yep.
and the kids. That was awesome too.
Yeah. Well, we love you guys too. Thank y'all for coming in and giving support to me and Derek. And like I said, if you don't know Derek Fowler, somebody put his link inside again. Check him out if you haven't checked him out, and go give him some love. Yeah. Amy, Chris, Derek, have a great night. Stay safe. Have fun. Same to all in chat. Yes. So
Thank
I'm
you.
going to wait till somebody puts your link up in my chat, and then I will close it on down.
Do it.
I will do it. I will close it on down. So,
I think that's close enough.
yeah, that's close enough. There you go. So, all right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Have
for
a great
coming.
night. Thank y'all.
Bye.